Welcome back to the forest, everyone. Now, I've done a lot of off-screen prep to get ready for this episode today, because after our encounters in the last couple episodes, I haven't had enough time to build. And I want to build. I want to work on this thing. So, in the off-screen time, I have completed all of the work that we were doing with these rocks over here on the temple to start with. I still need to work on the rocks going around the back. We'll focus on that later. I also have my blueberry goodness up and running. You'll notice I have a lot of log carts ready to go to start building today. You'll also notice I finished this side of the wall. So now we have our entryway with our two little mannequins here, which will help us get armored up before we head out. Need to get some armor for that later on, so we're gonna have to hang out with neighbors a little more. Yay. In some spots it's not entirely pretty, but thus is life living on such a rounded, weird section of the forest. It is a firm wall between the temple and everything else out there. And you also notice, for all you keen-eyed viewers, out there are a bunch of carts as well. All of those carts filled with rocks. Because one of the things I want to start doing in this episode is start to wall off more of this peninsula, because I want to start building a whole lot of exterior buildings outside of the temple. Really? That right there, that's why I want a forward wall. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Are they coming around the beach? Look at them. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? You see what's on my axe? This was the last group that tried to come up here. That's right. Hold on, I have something for you. Ha! Got him. How did I get blood on me from there? Covered in blood, washed it out to what? Good grief, can you all shut up? So loud. This next layer here, I want it to be wood. So, let's see what we can do about that. Custom walls. Let's see if I can snap it to the actual rock. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, got him. Look at that. That's pretty. Alright, let's get rid of a couple of these. You. And get rid of you. And now I need to fix this piece here. But, oh, look at that. That's kind of nice, but it hangs off a little much. May have to go custom. Just like that. Ooh, perfect. Perfect, I like that. Cool! Now that we got all that sorted, let's turn every single one of these into windows by pressing R. Because I want all of these to be able to look out, and I want this to feel somewhat open. Actually, you know what? For these first ones, we'll do all windows. We'll do... I want all windows on the bottom one. No, let's at least do... Can I do a window on this one, little baby one? No, it's too short. That would have been fun. Little baby window. Okay, so we got windows on all those. Well, I for sure want windows in the back. So let's do that. Yep, digging it. More. Because what I might do is actually, since this back piece I made deliberately a little bit larger. I want to start sectioning it off into different rooms and stuff back here as well. So, with that being said, do I want any more windows now? That's going to be a room. Let's do... That's going to be the room. Okay, then I want to do at least one more window here. Because with these windows, they're not necessarily about being able to look out, because we have that bottom layer of rock, so the window is actually going to be too tall. It's more about letting light in and not having it be so dark and dingy during the day, because you want a lot of that nice sunlight in and illuminate the glory that is the tree. So let's do one more window here. So I did that over there. Yep. Okay, let's start putting logs in. Let's do this. Wow, this is really starting to look nice. I'm really pleased how this is starting to turn out. Ah, I can see it now. So much work to do, but it's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. Alright, back to work. Ooh, pretty sunset. And done. Okay, so that is the first floor of all the wooden walls done. And I think this is looking pretty dang cool, to be honest. I'm really liking how this is starting to feel. Alright, now, one thing I want to do, which may get tricky, but we're going to try it, is doing a very particular custom floor for the second level, because I want this to be sort of a viewing gallery that kind of wraps around, but that could be difficult. So, we're going to see. I think I have an idea of how this could work, but we're going to try it out. If it doesn't work, we'll figure out another plan, but let's give it a shot. What we're going to do is we're going to do a custom wall, but we're just going to do pillars. I'm going to do a bunch of singular pillars. And this is what we're going to build everything off of. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Now, got all these pillars placed, but some of you are like, whoa, Bertimus, whoa, what are you doing? Do you realize that if you build it only one pillar high, you're going to cut these windows in half? What's up? I know. We're not going to cut the windows in half. These, once they're installed, are going to be 2 pillars high. 2 high. And then we do a custom floor all along all of these. I'm going to use the rest of the logs that I have for now to go ahead and start putting these pillars in. In fact, we're going to do a little test run real quick just to see what's up. This one. Now, this should be able to at least give us a good test to see if this is going to work. So let's pull out our book. We're going to go to custom floor. And we're going to hit C and see if we can't. Nope. Down. Yes, from there to. Let's go to the back one. From there to there. Look at that. So, that's not what we're doing for this episode, but it's a proof of concept to see that this is indeed going to work. And I think that once we get this 2 layers high, this is going to look really, really dang cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and cancel this for now. But we know the idea works. We still got another couple pillars, which means that we'd have a little more of that circular shape going on, which is what I'm going to be looking for. Just because I want to have a nice kind of viewing gallery around this. Since we got all that done, I think now it's time to go down and start working on the forward wall. Because we want to push those guys out as far as possible away from us. Don't want. This is my space now. in my space. I did keep the artwork they left installed up here, though. There's something about it that just captures me. This forward wall is going to be just a little bit different than before because I have a very particular plan I want to do for this, which is going to be a little more difficult, but we need to go to custom walls. We're going to go to rock walls. I want to start at this end here where the rocks just kind of finish. Thinking about it, I'm going to take it over. Now, one thing I'm going to do a little differently for this one is, can you just be cool? Yeah, just keep going. I want to have little towers, little tower outlets here. And I think that's going to look pretty awesome. So now let's do the same over here. Roughly the same. Right, and we'll just take it all the way across here. So now we'll have two little tower outlets here. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna look cool. Now, roughly the center of that. So let's get rid of this. Alright, so we can get rid of this one too. And pull up our book. Go to defensive walls, and we're going to make our forward gate here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and we do a little R action there, R action there. Perfect. Now let's quickly fill in these gaps. Perfect. Alright, let's go back up, get some sleep, take care of starting that bad boy up in the morning. Alright, which side should we get started on? Does it matter? Not really. Alright, here we go. Ooh, mud. Camouflage. Wow. After all those rocks, I was only 12 off of what I needed. That is crazy. That worked out way better than I thought it was going to. I thought I was going to run out of rocks way sooner, but I guess that's why we went ahead and did all that farming ahead of time. Dang. Alright, well, let's just need a couple more here. Oh, hi, you guys can come back later. It's not done yet. It's not done. Alright, so that is first layer done. Stupid birds scared the hell out of me. Let's do the next layer of rock walls. Gotta be careful about what gets... What is going on here? Y'all gonna be cool and just let me work? It'd be great. Rip. Rip. Wow, y'all just gonna walk through the front door like that. That's disrespectful. I'm sorry, but I can't have that. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. Ma'am? We gonna have a problem? Are we gonna have a problem? You wanna go? This is my house now. I'm gonna ask you all politely to leave before confrontation happens. That's it. No. 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 Come here. Nope. No. 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 Y'all disrespected me in my own house. Look. What'd I just say? Get out of here. No. No. Can't believe y'all come in here. Now I gotta go wash off again. Disrespectful, that's what that was. Disrespect. Yep, I also don't want to waste the skulls that I have right now, so I'm going to use a little trick that I learned from Zuma, where if you have a bunch of skulls you don't want to waste, what you can do is set up temporary skull lamps, and you don't have to actually build them, but to make sure you don't lose skulls, you can just put a skull in each one of these without finishing it, and that way you can just pick up all the skulls now. Okay, let's see if we can't actually lay some decent blueprints down now. I think next thing we gotta do is go get some logs so we can finish off this gate to prevent that from ever happening again. You see why I want gates. You see why I want to keep them out. There's no respect. Do not respect the fact that I have marked this land, staked claim. They got the whole island. They can share a little bit, right? Like this is a small piece. I can take this piece. Before I end this episode, there's one last thing I want to start doing, and that's just laying down more of the entryways here, because I want you guys to get a feel for exactly how this is going to be, because these are going to be really tall entryways, and you can kind of, oh, why are you doing this thing that you're doing? Okay, take care of that in a second. Yep, that's better. Okay, but you can start to see that this is going to be a very narrow hallway that leads into here. One thing I want to do quickly is I still want this to be open once we get into here, but I want more of a hallway coming in. So let's see if I can cheat the system just a little bit. I want to, this is something I've done before, but if you, there you go, so you can start to see, like if you take it just to the side, if you're very careful, you can get it to line up almost inside of the rock. And kind of angle downwards. So now I can start to see that it does take up a little extra space, but once it's all built, it sort of blends together pretty nicely. I might need to patch that a little. Well, I'll worry about that later on. I'll do that in the off-screen time so you guys don't have to sit through that. But let's see if I can get another angled piece down so it's similar to that. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Yeah, I do that. I want to do that. Let me do that. I need it to be as identical as possible. But if you can get it to cooperate correctly, it's totally worth it. What? Did you guys know that I could build into infinity? What is this? Where is this locked to right now? Am I in the tree? Oh, this is so weird. So I think it placed in the tree somehow. That's weird. Okay. Oh. Just for a second I had it. There. Oh, okay, so that took way too long to get done, but we got it done. And now you can see where we're going to have that sort of angling down. What I might also do, still thinking about it, is putting a little bone fence around the perimeter here, so it's sort of like a little gate. It doesn't really close it off, but it just sort of is a nice like additional touch to it. If I put that in here before I finish this, it'll blend with those materials, and I think that's going to look really cool. In the next episode, I want to work on getting the second story in the back here done. I would also like to work on the forward gate more and get those towers sort of start to get set up, because I have some ideas for how I want those to work in coordination with also having the walkway go across. So it's going to be a more interesting build for up front, but I think it'll be a good challenge for sure. So, until the next time, I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.